Welcome back to another day. If you guys are first joining me on this channel, you understand that I bring to you stocks at a low price. I let you know when I'm buying, I let you know when I'm selling. Now, guys, it is a great day if you're trying to buy more stocks in the cannabis space. Me personally, I bought a few shares more in Canopy growth. Guys, the market today, we see, first of all, let's push back to this week. So on Monday, we saw a slight movement from Aurora Cannabis. And then yesterday, we saw Aurora Cannabis was outpacing the sector by, I think, 7 to 8%. So we saw a huge rally in most of the cannabis companies, including with Canopy Growth. We saw it went from low $18 per share, I believe from 18.20 all the way to $18.92 around that mark on the TSX, and of course on the Nasdaq. You'd have to convert on the US side, but I want to keep this video as simple as we could. So let's take a look back. Now, last week I let you guys know that we keep buying low. If you bought up in the 1760 or 1780, then we could have made a ton of profit. If you're going short term, there's a few instances you could have sold. We see here in the 1860 to 1890. But the great news is, guys, I let you know my strategy is that each time it drops, I buy more shares at a lower price. Once it goes up above what my original shares in terms of average, then I'll sell some shares and I'll go back and forth. This is what I've been doing. However, I'm still holding my long term play. Similar to yesterday, we saw the stock was up at 1890. And I let you guys know again that I was selling. I sold some shares off the top. And then this morning, we saw the market is completely down. It's down 2.8% right now, as low as $17.52. These are great prices. One is because you can buy back your shares at a discount, and I've been taking advantage of these kind of trades. Now, if you're going long term, you don't need to sell your shares. Again, this is only for someone if you're doing short term trading and if you want to buy and sell to gain more shares in the company. Now, it is risky as well because if you sell, the price could goes higher and then you missed out as well. But in terms of strategy, I've been using this to get more shares and more shares in the company. So, for example, today it drops at 1752. I buy more shares in, wait. If it rises above 1850 or 1890, I'll sell and then I'll make um, a stance on when I want to enter the trade. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you're buying a large number of shares, it is easier to make that um, change, I would say, to make a profit so you could get more shares. Now, if you only have, say, 100 shares or 500 shares, it's best to just leave that long term, let it sit there, and then it's easier to let it manifest, let it build and some time, and then you could definitely profit in the long term. Me personally, I'm trading a high volume of shares. For example, 2,000 shares, 4,000 shares. So each time I sell and rebuy, it's like $2,000, or in some cases $4,000. And in some cases, if I buy 8,000, it's $8,000 flip. So it works in that situation. No, I'm not recommending you guys to try this at home because you can lose money as well in case, as I said, if you sell, for example, if I sold at 1892 yesterday, and if the market today goes to $20 and say 50 cents, then I'd have to buy at a higher price, meaning that I would lose like 60 plus cents per share. So in that situation, you'd lose. But in this situation, if it drops below, I've made like a dollar, I don't know, $1.40, right? If you times that times 15,000 shares or 10,000 shares, then you can make 10 to 15 on like thousand in 24 hours, and you still own the same amount of shares. Or you could go back in and buy more shares, right? So that's just something to think about. But guys, please don't miss this opportunity. It's still a great price at $17.51. I hope you guys could get in and buy as many shares as you can and hold